Hello everybody. I would like to walk through Lab2 using MS Project 2010 software. First of all, we need to open our finished Lab1 file and save it as Lab2 to start Lab2. Okay, Lab1 final. And to protect the integrity of the original file, I'm going to save this file as my last name, Lab2. Save. So we know this is the entry view of Gantt chart for level 2. But actually we need to go to the resource sheet. So under resource, team planner, select resource sheet. This is the place where we enter resource name and the resource cost information. Let's start with the resource availability and the pay rates table listed in the Lab2 requirement documentation. Our first resource listed there is marketing staff. Marketing staff under resource name, then change max units to 500%. Then the standard rate, it's the hourly rate, $80 per hour. Next, R&D, maximum units, 500% and $80 per hour. By the way, 500% simply means 5 full-time employees. Engineering, 1,000%, that means 10 employee engineers. Standard rate, $100. Purchasing, 200% and $60 per hour. Quality engineers, 300% and $80 per hour. Designers, 300% and $60 per hour. Legal staff, 300%, $120 per hour. Production workers, 20 workers means 2,000% and $60 per hour. Now let's move to the Gantt chart and make sure the table is in entry view. So this is the resource sheet. Go to Gantt chart and make sure view is entry. Okay, so this is the place where we can specify the resource requirement for each individual task under the resource names column. So now we need to refer to the resource requirement table listed in the Lab2 requirement documentation. The first one in that table is need survey. Double click need survey, which brings up a task information window. Under resources tab, we select marketing staff in this darkened cell. Marketing staff, 500%. Okay. Set products specifications. R&D 400%. Marketing staff 200%. Okay. Shelf life report. R&D 300%. We just type 300%. And okay. Nutrition report. R&D 300%. Okay. Select fruit suppliers. Purchasing 100%. Purchasing 100%. Okay. Equipment rehab. Engineering 1000%. Production 2000%. Okay. Production trials. We need production 1500%. Production 1500%. Next, purchasing 100%. Engineering 1000%. Then, okay. Quality trials. Quality engineers 300%. Quality engineers 300%. Production 500%. 500%. Click on OK. Quality metrics. We need quality engineers 300% and production 100%. Click on OK. Then quality training. Quality engineers 300%. Production 100%. Production 1500%. Click on OK. Then market testing. We need marketing staff 500%. Okay, oops, 500%. Click on OK. Package design. Designers 300%. Marketing staff 100%. Okay. Select distributors. Marketing staff 500%. Okay. Complete FDA certification. Legal staff 300%. Registered trademark. Legal staff 300%. The last one. Let's be more careful because it takes more resources. First, quality engineers 300%. Quality engineers 300%. Purchasing 200%. Production 1500%. Marketing staff 500%. Engineering 500%. R&D 100%. Click on OK. All right, and I think we now complete the Lab 2 setup, and we are ready to answer questions. Let's see. Before I do that, okay, I just want to clear leveling just in case. First question. Which, if any, of the resources are over allocated? So we need to go to Resource tab, Resource sheet. The over allocated resources are highlighted in red. Please note that marketing staff, R&D, and legal staff are over allocated, which means that we need more marketing staff, R&D, and legal staff than what is currently available to us to complete the project according to the current schedule. Question 2. Assume the project is time constrained and try to resolve any resource allocation problems by leveling within Slack. What happens? For time constrained project, what we can do is to apply leveling within Slack technique in the hope that we could delay some non-critical activities to future times so that the peak demand for over-allocated resources may be reduced. So, Resource tab, leveling options. Make sure the constraint is to leveling only within available Slack. That's what we call it level within Slack. And keep other setup or constraints as default. Basically, we want to make sure it's automatic leveling, clear leveling values before leveling. And since our time unit is day by day, so leave as day by day basis, and level the entire project and uncheck everything else. Then click level all. There's some warning message come up. It simply means R&D resource cannot get around for those the days listed here. And we can skip, but it will pop up again. So let's just skip all. Okay, please note that after leveling within Slack, marketing staff and the legal staff, those two resources are no longer over allocated. That means we don't need to hire more marketing staff and the legal staff. We can still get the job done just simply by scheduling the worker differently. However, there's no way for us to get away with R&D over allocation problem. And let's check our schedule. Go to Gantt chart. See here, our project remains 135 days and finish time is still July the 12th, 2010. That's just say the time constrained project. We try not to hire more people, but still want to get the job done. That's the level within Slack. Now, question 3. What is the impact of leveling within Slack on the sensitivity of the network? So we applied leveling within Slack technique so that somehow we do not have to hire additional marketing staff or legal staff to still get the job done. However, we may have changed the sensitivity level of the project network. So what is the project network sensitivity? It simply suggests that how likely the project will get delayed. Important indicators for sensitivity include how many critical paths are there, how many critical activities are there, and the magnitude of the slack time for non-critical activities. So basically, the more critical activities we get, the more sensitive the project network will be. And the smaller slack time for non-critical activities, and more likely the project will get delayed. That means more sensitive. Okay, so let's show our critical path on the right side. Here, we need to just go to task, showing, I think it was good, view tab, select tracking Gantt chart, and on the right hand side, we see that more red bars are showing up. That means we have more critical activities coming up after the leveling within Slack. In case that you have very spread out critical path here, just change your time scale from days to weeks, or in a third of a month, or month, or no, let's stay with weeks, which works for us. Okay, so basically the impact is this: the project network has become more sensitive. And also check the schedule table. We have lots of activities have no slack time, 0 days. And for some non-critical activities, which have some slack time. However, the slack time is very small, like 5 days, mostly 5 days, relative to a 135-day schedule. Right? We could easily lose those slack time and turn them into critical activities. Okay, question 4. Assume the project is resource constrained and try to resolve any resource allocation problems by leveling outside of Slack. What happens? If the project is resource constrained, it means that we have to schedule the project based on the current availability of limited resources we have, and we may have to accept an extended timeline. To perform leveling outside of Slack, go to Resource tab. Under Leveling Options, make sure we remove the constraint, level only within available Slack. And click Level All. Okay, what happens? Let's first check our resource sheet. Realize that those red highlights are gone. That means no resource is over allocated anymore if we apply leveling outside of Slack. Now let's check our Gantt chart. Look at the duration. It changed from 135 days to 140 days. That's what we have anticipated. And the finishing time now changes from July the 12th to July 19th, 2012. Please note that the duration has a 5-day difference. However, the finish time has a week difference because we have 2 weekends. All right. Question 5. Based on the schedule with leveling outside of Slack, what is the project total cost? Which activity is the most expensive one? Okay, make sure we get Gantt chart here, select, and under the View tab, select the right table. Which table? Since we're talking about cost, so the cost table. Okay, let's expand the total cost column a little bit more. Here we see the project cost is $1,692,000. And going through all activities here, we realize that equipment rehab is the most expensive activity. Please note that we talk about those core tasks, not the summary tasks. Okay, this completes the tutorial for Lab 2. Thank you.